What is that thing that you can't stand? What is that thing that you hate to see around you? What is that problem that you feel needs to be solved immediately? I believe it is a sign of something bigger. I believe it is a sign of something that is connected to your purpose. You know, there are real world problems that we see around us every day, like homelessness, poverty, sickness, addiction. And a lot of us have grown to become used to it. We walk by and feel like, well, this is just part of life. This is just part of those things that come with the human existence. And people just walk by and ignore it. But for you, there are things that you will see and you feel like something needs to be done about this. You feel like this can't go on like this. Like someone needs to jump in. You feel like you need to do something about it. This is called a burden. And there is a reason why it bothers you more than the average person. So if you feel like God has given you a burden, if you feel like there's a burden that you sense in your heart really strong, these are 4 things that you can do about that burden. Number 1 is to pray about the problem. Ask God to reveal to you why the problem exists, the root cause of the problem, the origin of the problem, whether it's in your environment, your surroundings, in your city, whatever context it is in. Ask God to show you what the origin of that problem is. The second thing is to also ask God for solutions on ideas to solve that problem. You know, when I remember the story of Joseph was in a situation where he had to solve a very complex problem, something that had never been done before. And with the help of God, with the wisdom of God, he was able to provide a solution that actually worked. The third thing is to use the ideas and solutions that God has given you to help other people that are in that situation. You know, it's easy to take the ideas that God gives you and build your own empire, build your own business, build your own enterprise, but forget about the beginning of how the burden started. It's easy to forget about the people that were in that situation that made your heart burn whenever you saw them in that situation, that made you even, begin the journey of seeking for a solution. So it is important that when God gives you these ideas, when God gives you these strategies, that you actually use them to benefit and improve the lives of the people that are experiencing that challenge. And the final thing, which is also very important, is to always give God the glory. When God gives you these new ideas, this wisdom, these strategies, it's easy to start feeling like it was you, that you are somehow special, that you're somehow intelligent and you're somehow wise, and that's how you've come up with these great ideas. But truly, God is the source of that wisdom, and you need to give him that credit. You need to always remember that it wasn't you, that it was the strength of God, it was the wisdom of God that gave you the ability to solve those problems. I hope this helps you. I hope this gives you a bit more insight into how to handle the burdens that God has given to you.